Narcissists' biggest weapon against you is their ability to get into your mind. When they get into your mind, they hijack it and cause you to become emotional. By controlling your emotions, they can control your behaviors without you giving much resistance. The two biggest emotions they employ against you is fear and guilt. Getting control of your emotions is key to all the other tactics used against narcissists. For no amount of boundary setting and grey rock or no contact is going to work while the narcissist still controls your emotions. You will eventually give in to the narcissist's demands. This is one reason why many people leave a narcissist multiple times only to take them back again. You may be guilt-ridden on how you are going to make the narcissist suffer if you leave him or her. Or you may be so focused on your past mistakes that you think you are not worthy of a wonderful life. You may be so full of guilt on leaving the narcissist after all they have done for you. You may live in fear of what the narcissist may or may not do. The narcissist may kick you out of the place you stay in. Your finances may be cut off. You may lose your job. The narcissist may become violent against you or your children. The narcissist may take your transport away. They may sabotage your studies. All these thoughts and fears are how the narcissist controls you emotionally. Often the strongest hold on you is not what they are doing, but what you fear they may do. Given their unpredictability, your fears are often wilder and worse than what the narcissist may actually do. So how do you break out of this emotional mind control? Through critical or logical thinking. When you are emotional, you struggle to think logically. This is why the narcissist gets you to believe ridiculous lies. It is also how they get you to overreact to insignificant possibilities or events. To keep the narcissist out of your head, you need to react with logic, not emotions. When the narcissist tells you that you made them angry and thus it is your fault that they hurt you or broke stuff, you need to take a step back and think logically. No person can make another person angry. Each one of us chooses how we react to any given situation. The narcissist chose to get angry, and no one can make us do anything. The narcissist chose to hurt you or broke stuff, then blames you for their anger for doing it. It is a get out of jail free card. They do whatever they want without needing to take responsibility for it. Plus, they make you feel guilty and get you to do things for them to repay them for things they chose to do. But if you think logically about it, they chose every action they did and every word they said. You have no responsibility for the choices they made, nor do you owe them anything because they chose to act poorly. When you accept logically that you are not responsible for their actions, you can let go of the guilt or feelings of responsibility you have for the narcissist's actions. You can also then accept that you have no control over their action, and regardless if you stay or leave, they will act destructively. Thus, it is better for you if you are not with them while they destroy everything around them, including themselves. You are not responsible for fixing them, nor can you change them. Only a person themselves can change themselves when they do choose to do so. And logically, you are not skilled or experienced in helping the narcissist deal with their problems. Even if you are a trained professional, if the narcissist got emotional control over you, then you do not possess the ability to help them. By you staying with them or allowing them to control you, you give them a reason not to change. Thus, you are hurting both of you. When you think logically, you will realize that we all have flaws. No one is perfect. We all make mistakes, such as we do wrong things and say the wrong words. But that does not mean you cannot change and become a better person. Your past mistakes do not define your future. And just because you said something that upset someone does not mean you are an evil person that are destined to be doomed for eternity. Even if you said something horrible to someone, they still have free choice how they respond to it. It is their choice to let it go or not. This does not give you carte blanche to go around hurting people. but it also does not mean you are now doomed to live a life of misery and punishment with a narcissist because of any behaviors in your past. Logical thinking is also the best way to deal with a fear the narcissist uses to control you. For when you are operating from fear, you struggle to find solutions. But when you look at things from a logical point, you have the ability to break the fear hold. Everything the narcissist makes you fear has a solution. Yes, some solutions may not be that pleasant or ideal, but they are solutions. For every choice you have to make, there will be multiple possibilities. When you live in fear, your brain shuts down and often you do not see options that are available to you. When you start to plan for if the fear is realized, the fear becomes less. Maybe you fear being thrown out on the street. Well, think logically, what can you do if it happens? Do you have friends or family you can go stay with? Is there shelter nearby? Is there a church that offers free or cheap accommodation? Do you have stuff you can sell that will enable you to get a cheap apartment for a few months? Maybe sell your car or motorbike and then take public transport or get a bicycle. Or get a cheaper car and use the excess money for an apartment. Is there places you can volunteer to work for accommodation? Even being a security guard for a scrapyard or business for a place to stay. Just until you can get back on your feet. What about living accommodation at a hotel or restaurant? Many backpacker places will take volunteer workers for food and lodging. This way you can travel far away and get food and a place to stay. Some will even give a small salary for the work you do. This can give you a foot in the door for permanent work later, as well as the ability to look for another job while you get your life back together. If you fear the narcissist may get aggressive, what about putting up hidden cameras if it does happen so you have proof? Proof is your best ally. Can you take night classes or a job so you have a reason to be less with a narcissist while you sort your plan out to leave a narcissist? The best way is to take everything that is stuck in your mind and write it down. Maybe it is, I feel so bad for hurting the narcissist and causing him or her to get so angry. Now write down how exactly are you causing the narcissist to get so angry and how exactly do you hurt the narcissist? Look at your answers and be critical of them. Are those things you wrote down really an excuse for the narcissist behaviors? Remember, we all choose to react to events. And no amount of abuse in a narcissist's past is an excuse for ill behavior towards you. In fact, if someone was abused in the past, they know exactly how it feels to be abused and hurt. Thus have even less of an excuse to be abusive towards you, as they cannot claim they do not know their actions are hurting you. Do not take what the narcissist says personally. They will attack you from any angle just to hurt you. Often they don't even know what they are saying. They are just throwing at things to see what has an effect on you. Besides, it's just their opinion of you. Stop caring what the narcissist thinks about you. For if you don't care what they think about you, none of their insults will hurt you. If you don't care what they think about you, you will not have a desire to please them or put up with their abuse. You will not care risking hurting or offending them when you choose to stand up for yourself and your rights. It helps seeing them for what they really are. An emotional 4-year-old trapped in an adult body who is throwing temper tantrums and just spewing words because they did not get what they wanted. Write down everything you fear, such as the narcissist will take your transport away. What can you do? Can you get by with a bicycle or public transport or Uber? Maybe a friend has a second car you can borrow for a while if the narcissist takes your transport away. What if you save a few bucks every month or get a side income so you can buy a cheap rust bucket for yourself? Look at everything you fear may happen if you split from a narcissist or go against them. Then find options for each one. Even if it's grabbing your kids and running to a police station to spend the night away from the narcissist. The more you can plan for possible events, and the more you can logically accept you are not responsible for the narcissist's actions, nor should you live in guilt for your past mistakes, the stronger you will become. And as you free your mind from each flaw the narcissist has in your emotions, you will find more and more clarity, until eventually you will break free from the narcissist's emotional control over you. Just because the narcissist is family does not mean you must accept their abuse. And if it is a friend or lover, think on how you would have lived your life had you never met this person. There are billions of people out in the world. Why should you be with this person? If you think it's your punishment for past mistakes or for you to become a stronger person, no. A person that hurts you does not make you stronger, it breaks you down. A person that helps you through life's problems makes you stronger. And a person that just abuses you does not help you make right your past mistakes. A person that helps you become a better person and lifts you up will enable you to face your mistakes and make them right, as well as learn from them. Abuse from others holds you back. Compassion helps you move forward. And you were not placed on earth to change someone else. You were placed here to become a better version of yourself. And sometimes to do that, you have to accept that you need to let someone else go so they can learn their lessons in their way. The more you step in and take responsibility for another person's bad actions and choices, the more you block their progress. If you really want to help them grow, allow them to see the results of their actions and choices. When they are faced with reality and no one else to blame, they have the best chance of accepting they are responsible for their actions and they have the power to change. If they choose not to change, respect the choice and let them be. You can love someone while also letting them face responsibility. Respond logically, not emotionally, to each thing the narcissist says or does. Fact check everything the narcissist says, no matter how small it seems. Don't take their insults personally and plan logically for everything you fear they may do or what could happen. For logical thinking will set you free from a narcissist's emotional hold over you. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it. Also subscribe to my channel so you can be notified of new videos as I release them. For more information about the different types of narcissists found, as well as helping you overcome your need for revenge and anger towards the narcissist, follow the links in the description to my books.